Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to do the exercise of chapter number 10. Now first of all we have the question answers, understanding and comprehension. I hope you might have read the lesson and now we come to the comprehension questions. Answer the following questions. Where was Major Abdullah posted and what were the weather conditions in his posting place? Yes, Major Abdullah, he was posted over there in the Thar desert, in the desert area. And the weather condition that was very harsh in that area. In December, when he was posted over there, it was very cool and rather shivering. But now it was very hot and above 40 degrees centigrade. The temperature that was above 40 degrees centigrade. So weather that was very harsh in this area as it is a desert place. Third, that is a desert. What is the biggest enemy he mentioned in his email? Yes, Major Abdullah, he says that he had to fight against weather because in two places, in Siachen as well as in the desert areas, the biggest enemy, that is the weather. Enemy, right, that is there, but the biggest enemy, that is the weather. Extreme hot weather, that was the biggest enemy as mentioned in his email. What other professions did he write about? Yes, he has written about so many other professions also. For example, he says that his children, they might join some school, in hospital, they can do some kind of business, or they can join any other community in Pakistan. And then he says, in the next D question is, be confident, be fearless, become a master of your own trade, and know that people are also serving in schools, hospitals, business and communities across the country. What does Major Abdullah mean here? Write in your own words. So he says, according to this statement, that his children, they must be very confident, they must be fearless, and they must know their profession very well. Become a master of your own trade means to know the profession very well. And know that people are also serving in schools, hospitals. So it's not necessary that you join some force or join the profession of your father. It's not necessary. People who are working in schools, in hospitals, in business, and in other communities, they are also serving the nation. So there is an open choice for the children of Major Abdullah. They can join any profession. They can go that may be connected to teaching, that may be connected to education, it may be connected to the health services, it may be connected with the business and other communities, means other professions also. But they must be fearless, they must not be fearless, they must be confident, and they must know their profession very well. So there is an open choice for the children of Major Abdullah. They can choose any profession, but they have to become perfect in that profession. You can write that in 3-4 lines. How are the weather conditions and landscape in your city different from Thar as mentioned in the email? Write a comparative note of differences in both places. Yes, the weather conditions in Thar, they are very harsh. No greenery that is there. Just there are few trees, few shrubs, very high temperatures during daytime and especially in summer season. But in winters it is shivering. Similarly at night also, the temperature that is very low. So there is a contrast of temperature between daytime and nighttime. There are few villages, few and far between. Very few people live over there in Thar. The facilities of life that are not available in Thar, there are in 3 villages. They have the Wi-Fi facility. As we are living in Islamabad, there is no comparison of these two places. There are a lot of differences between these two places. For example, there is a lot of greenery that is there in Islamabad. Trees, shrubs, herbs, every kind of trees, every kind of plants that are there all around us. In the background, we have the beautiful view of Margala Hills, and the people who are living over there, they are very much in better condition as compared to the people who are living in Thar. Wi-Fi facility that is available to almost all the people. At the same time, there is a contrast in the living standard of the people also. Lot of facilities that are available to the people who are living in Islamabad as compared to the people who are living in Thar. So I think there is no comparison of both places. You can't compare these two places. There is a complete difference between them. Third, that is a desert, and even the people who are posted over there, they had to face a lot of problems over there. And Islamabad, a complete green thing, a green place that is liked even not only the Pakistanis, but even the people who are living abroad. So there is no comparison of these two places. Now we come to the next, working with words, vocabulary, diction, and pronunciation. How to pronounce these words, and we must know the meanings also that are mentioned. Similarly, about their sentences also, you'll also make the sentences, although you can make your own sentences also. Number one word is that is competent. Competent, a person or nation engaged in fighting during a war. Yes, for example, we can make the sentence, yes, the two competent, they fought fearlessly. The two competent, they fought fearlessly. Humility, humility that is a noun, the quality of having a modest or low view of one's importance. Humility, it's a great quality of good human beings. We must be humble, so humility is a great quality. Timidity, that is lack of courage or confidence. Timidity is not liked in Islam. Timid people, they are not liked by our holy prophet also. We must have the courage, we must have the confidence. So timidity is not a good quality, must not be encouraged. Fearless, having or display an intense aggressiveness. Fearless attitude is not liked by anyone. To become fearless is not a good quality. So fearless attitude is not liked by anyone. Next is bully. It is not good to bully anyone. A person who consistently seeks to harm others. So to bully other people is not a good thing. Ruin means a physical destruction of something. Yes, to destroy, ruin. Yes, ruins of Harappa are found near Sahiwal. Ruins of Harappa. Then we come to the next word, that is thrill, a sudden feeling of excitement and happiness. Yes, the last moment of match was full of thrill. Adversity, a difficult or unpleasant situation. Yes, it is very difficult to survive in adversity. Opportunity, a time or set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. Yes, time gives us many opportunities to move forward. So time gives us many opportunities to move forward, or everybody gets opportunity to become successful in life. So number one task is work in pair and help each other, making sentences of the word given in the table above. Strong winds blow away and doings and make new ones. This is just an example that is given. I've also given you the examples of making sentences. You can make your own sentences. Do practice these words. These are important because after reading the text, it is also important that we must know all about the new words that are there in the text. And at the same time, we should also try to make sentences, to use them in sentences, so that we may know about the meanings very well. Then there is a word cloud that is given in your book. A word cloud is a group of words connected with a theme word. You can make so many words by the central word that is given. For example, confident, the word that is given. Similarly, cold, upon, and everybody, business, freezing, services, covered, passionate, dunes, and so many other words you can say, seachin, fight, sting, growth, opportunity, valleys, wilderness, weather, include, so many other, adversity, passion, professions, excited, communities, nation, heat, patriotic, education, faithful, Pakistan, competent. Some words you know, some you don't know. Try to make your own word cloud so that you may learn new words. Because at your stage, it is very important to increase your vocabulary. When you will increase your vocabulary, you can write anything you like. It will not be difficult for you to write anything. Next, we come to the next exercise, that is word position in the dictionary. We have to write the synonyms of these words. Number one word that is given over there, that is the mocked. Mock means to make fun of or ridicule. The correct word may be ridicule. Ridicule. And ridicule. Ridicule. And next is humility. Humility, modesty. To become modest. Modesty. Patriotic, nationalist. Passionate, ardent, intense. Both are the synonyms of passionate. And the next word is confidence, means trust, faith, belief. All these are the synonyms of confidence. Synonym means you have to write just one word. Don't write so many words. Confidence, you may write trust, you may write faith, you may write belief. So, you have to produce just one word. Next exercise is consult a dictionary and find out which part of speech these words belong to. Now you have to consult the dictionary and try to write the word parts of speech: ever, everybody, growth, tunes, string, excited, different, communities, professions, fight, upon, include, while, passion. For example, we can say that some words that are very clear. So, for example, dunes, this is a noun. You have to just write it's a noun. Similarly, professions, noun. You can mention it is a noun. While, that is a connective, it means it is conjunction. So, upon, this is a preposition. Communities, this is also a noun. So, you have to just mention what part of speech it is. I have given you some examples, and then you can do it by yourself. It's not a difficult exercise. Now come to the next. This is a poem that is given. It is just for reading. Read me, for example. Writers often uses the sound for poetic effect. This is called alliteration. You can use words that begin with similar sound but different letters. For example, she sells, seashells on the seashore is an example of alliteration. So the writer, he has tried to give us an example of alliteration that is used in the poetry. Now again, that is reading makes us voice. So it's a poem that is given over there. You have to read that poem. Try to read it properly with proper intonation. Like how ink bleeds into paper, their blood bleeds into the earth. Of the reason they chose to fight for all that they were worth. Their comrades carried on, armed, hearts numb from pain. Underneath the gloomy sky, crimson showered down like rain. It was love for the land that led them to fight, to sacrifice their lives so that our future may be bright. Salute the mothers and sisters that gave away their sons and brothers, only to get them back wrapped in the sacred flag. Salute to the fathers and brothers who sent their chaps to battle, to fight with valor and vigor, to bring back honor and medals. Each one of us ready to give up life, no matter how much it's allure, for blood is thicker than water when it comes to protect the land of the pure. So this is written by Fajr Adnan. Then let's come to the end of this video because I think it's enough for today. Thank you very much.